Halo. Ada suara di saya. Halo, tes tes. Udah begini Hakim sakit mana lagi ada kenapa begini iya nah itu kalau jago datang.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fabian Ruiz. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in. Martinelli! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passing nice and neat. Tries one from range. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing. but that was entirely avoidable.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Martinelli. He's had a shot! That's going to go a long way. And he's had it nicked away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
This is Dembele.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
João Neves. And it's Doué. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ødegaard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gyökeres. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he was alert to it. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. Kepa gets it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, super find. Kepa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Eze. Now Fabian Ruiz. And it's Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vitinha. Looking for options for movement. Eze, that's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Paris Saint-Germain are in need of a lift as we head up to... Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to belt it away. Vitinha. Now it's Vitinha. He's found the way through. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Kepa claims comfortably. Nuno Mendes. And he skips past his man. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a pretty loose pass. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Shot could be on. And the shots! And again! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach.
And he shoots! And again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Doué. This is Dembele. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Eze just eases him off the ball. Now it's Vitinha. That is a great pick out. Hakimi wins the duel this time. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Dembele looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
No, again there's no way through. Eze, who's set up one goal so far, and it's Ødegaard. It's a great ball. Vitinha now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's clever. Not a hint of offside here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now that's well seen too. Doué. Spread it left. And now the breakaway. And it's Doué. Eze. Searching pass he's played there. And he's worked it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vitinha. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's really nicely played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 29.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Trossard. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Rice, ready to try one. Rice! And he should have made it 4.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Barcola clears it away. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And the shot! And no mistake. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Barcola.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Think through. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Looking for the... And the shot! Not where it came from. Nice looking ball. Spread neatly. That's an excellent interception. And this is Dembele, and he's in on goal. There's the shot! He's got a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Goes for a shot! Vitinha. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, well measured. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Timber has been given a red card for the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Threads one in. Just the keeper a chance! And he hits the net! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And now he has 2. He's having a hit! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Paris Saint-Germain suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Bien surveiller vos enfants pendant toute la durée du match.
Check out, bilang mau check out ini apa? Kenapa? Bilang kamu ada GoPay. Betul. Apa? Toriq bilang mau nih traktir kamu gacoan. Gimana? Saya mau. mereka bilang tiap hari ganggu kamu, jadi mereka mau membeli pembecoan. Sayang, kamu nonton live kami dulu. Jangan, nanti penonton kurang. Suaranya di sini. T123. T123. Ini kan jelek. Dan di mana? Mari main. Masuk sudah. Sorry, gue mau makan apa? Ya, ada saja. Sabar ya. Emang kamu udah ada duit? Kamu sudah check out? Sudah, kamu check out dulu aja. Rifanya kirim nanti virtual account-nya.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Sabar ya, sabar.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Ball is over the line. And here's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Rodrigo,
And he shoots! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Saka. Carreras, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Odegaard. Tchouaméni, that's destined for the flank. It's a promising position. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Tries to pass it through. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Saka, and he's had it nicked away. Could move up a gear here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. It's a sweeping cross. Saliba clears without hesitation. This might spell danger. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Herreras. This looks promising. Saka. Now Timber. And it's Ødegaard. Valverde.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Gyökeres. That was superb goalkeeping.
Gyökeres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga. Valverde. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's been played through. And that has been cleared.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Tchouaméni. Bellingham. There he goes, motoring forward. So no flag here. Decent chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
This is a promising build-up. Now it's Rodrigo. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? And the pass is intercepted. Tchouaméni. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's not got that quite right. Pass somewhat off target. Tchouaméni. Always goal side. Oh, this is... And the shot! It's there! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been...
Oh, what has happened here? And it's Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming. Now it's Rodrigo. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for options for movement. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He is through here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, it's come loose. And that signals the end of the first period. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Madrid just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Spread to the right, and it's played in. And that was very necessary. Spread it left. Now that's well seen too. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Rodrigo receives it in a good position here. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gyökeres. Forced to go back. Ødegaard tries a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Madrid are still that goal to the good. That's a cute ball. He's in a great position here. Saliba. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Foot in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead.
Tries one from range! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Enggak, itu kan yang rusak, makanya kita beli baru. Coba kamu telepon lagi.
Eder Militao gets over and intercepts. And it's Bellingham. Valverde. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Incapuyi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tchouaméni going forward. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gyökeres. Camavinga gets a foot in here.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Alexander-Arnold into the last quarter of an hour.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's made its way to him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Merino. Tries to play it through. Great vision. And it's Valverde. Madrid have it back and can go again. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Aimed beyond the defence. Merino. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Saka.
Oh, really well played.
And that is... Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 5, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 18. Serán
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Articular. Brahim Diaz.
El dorsal 21.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Vinicius Junior. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. He's got away. There's the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Great chance! And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernail.
Iya. Kalau kita ini kulit berarti dia langsung off apa kok? Siaran.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And the shot! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Mbappe! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Goulet. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Nasi goreng kambing ini. Time lock ya, soalnya nasi goreng kambing.
And here's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best, and he's quick to return it.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Goulet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got away. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to play it through. Skims one in. And he thumps it clear. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. And a chance! Not a bad try by any means. And here's Vinicius Junior. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. He's found the way through.
Gyökeres clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That has not gone well.
Madrid couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Goulet. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Over to the right flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gyökeres picks it up out wide. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And here's Martinelli. And the shot! And he's quick to get rid. Just eases him off the ball. Goulet. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's clever. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, this looks sharp. No way through there. Oh, they could break here. This is a promising build-up. That's going wide left. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gabriel. Ødegaard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great vision. This looks decent chance! Eder Militao gets it clear. Threads one in. Now it's Goulet.
Might want to be careful there.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. And it's played in here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Rice. Ødegaard running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And he's running through. Oh, he goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. He's in a great position here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's lost his man here. He's found some space. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's been hooked away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Madrid can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's found support out wide. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Martinelli tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Martinelli. He's being urged to shoot. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Oh, super find. He has found the way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that brings the first half to a close. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eze driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Hey.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Ødegaard. Chance, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Showing good feet. And that's been won straight back. Camavinga. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's played through for him. Always goal side. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Great chance here from position A1. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. He's gone for goal. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Nearly, but not quite.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Eder Militao is there and he can pick it up.
Wasit.
Now, can they get him away? Well timed, excellent interception. Still just a single goal between the sides. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, the clearance is short. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through. Calafiori gets across to intercept that. Martinelli tries to pass it through. Always onto this. Now it's Havertz. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Calafiori cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Ødegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Trameni gets it away. Good ball, good take.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Thinks about the shot, and he shoots! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
The two
15,
coaches are
el
signalling
dorsal
changes
5,
here, both at the same
el
time.
dorsal 7.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
El dorsal 11.
Can he latch on to this? Now, this could be a chance, and he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! And that's a tiny finish. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches.
He's had and there's a goal. But that is not going to count.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. He won't be happy with that one. Rodrigo. Brahim Diaz. Good read, needed to be. Distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. Well, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Merino.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Havertz. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Gabriel goes sliding in. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Yung baterai mahal. Terminal ini orang ambil lagi sampai terbang ya. Dia coba tes dulu mana. Kalau gitu nanti hitam tebal loh. Yang
kocak. Gue udah kira itu dari rumah sawah, bukan dari ruko. Dia bungkus itu kan karena gue lihat dari arah situ. Soalnya gue pas agak jauh dari bandara sih. Soalnya kalau kita dekat bandara kan pasti bakal turun ya. Pasti itu sama dia. Dari rumah, ya itu sendiri rumah itu. Dia bungkus telepon kan ada nah. Tapi betul centang Afrika semati. Dapat tulisan dari dia. Dari perasaan. Dari siang Wanda bilang biasa mau baca deh dulu gara-gara Lukas kayak langsung ke sana pas Bape main nangis.
Dia pun dan Indonesia
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity and
takes a shot! Mbappe. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also...
Matches Cunha! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Madrid, and the shot! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Diogo Dallo, Bruno Fernandes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
In with the challenge.
Oh, really well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Decent chance! Superb from Vinicius Junior. A finish of true class. One sweeping move. So, a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour played. Mazraoui. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good effort! It's bounced back off the post. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the shot! Mazraoui can clear it away. Bellingham.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Vinicius Junior, real chance! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's found a way through. Dorgu stood his ground strongly. Cunha has it out wide and in space. Oh, important interception. Valverde, chance here to counter. And it's Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, that's great chance! And that's a tidy finish. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Matheus Cunha demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Great vision. Will play through for the wide man. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Spread to the right. He's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. Shaw gets across to intercept that. Oh, easy pickings there. Cunha running with intent. Valverde. Lisandro Martinez spots it and intercepts. Always onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's a promising position. And that's on the finish! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. Can he spark a counter here? Valverde. And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So off we go again. Oh, good spread. Casemiro. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Chouameni short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Not where it came from. And it's Camavinga. He has found the way through. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Thinks about the shot. Diogo Dalot. Tries to pass it through. That's good running with the ball. Threads one in. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Bellingham. Now it's Valverde. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now this could be a chance. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Oh, it's come loose. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Knocks it into space.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's a pretty loose pass. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Valverde. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
He's shifting through the gears here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Now who's going to be first to this? Manchester United needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And no, that was never going to make it. Matheus Cunha, he's picked his way through. Bellingham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. A heavy challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. And a chance! It's hit the upright. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Alexander-Arnold goes sliding in. Casemiro.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Looking tidy in possession here. Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So what can they make of this? Now it's Matheus Cunha. Casemiro gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball! Valverde, and the counter is on. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He'll try to keep this alive. Now it's Valverde. Opts to play it back. Bellingham! And again! And it's there! It's all becoming so... And that is that. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Vinicius Junior, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working.
Perlawanan lebih enak daripada hasilnya ya tangan itu masuk gol. Tahu itu menang gitu. bisa
Well, what a
persuasi
sight
dan
this is. A
terus
beautiful
langsung
evening and the
terungkap
promise
dengan
of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Eze! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Eze certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Chouameni, Vinicius Junior. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Odegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions. And that's a rare skill which he's been able to hone on his travels, which are wide and long. Now, this is exactly what
That's rather hopeful. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Gyökeres, and he's got the beat. He's having a hit! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a little off target. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Very nicely done. Good spot, that.
Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
In a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
He's having a good look here.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
He's having a go. Oh, super goal! A finish of true class. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Arsenal have shapes to shoot! Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Deftly away. And it's Odegaard. There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Carreras is there and he can get that clear. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Here's the header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Traumeri. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Odegaard. That's destined for the flank. Floated through. Saka has fallen kindly here. Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh.
He's gone for goal. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gyökeres is offering a wry smile there.
Valverde. Odegaard. He won't be happy with that one. Madrid have a free kick. And he's there to retrieve it. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to pass it through. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. It's a promising position.
Martinelli clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, that has not gone well. Vinicius Junior.
This is the time you need that pace.
Knocks it into space. That's where it came from. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, there's the clearance.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Timber. Saka. Looking for options for movement. Rice does really well to win the ball there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now this could be a chance. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Nutrisari 2. Kalau lihat di dalam situ ada aqua di jari sebatnya. Ini juga Nutrisari. Kuning kan? Nasi kuning ini pakai apa? Ayam dia.
So right back into the action.
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if...
Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal have their third corner. Eder Militao clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played. Odegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. Odegaard, who does have an assist to his name. Martinelli receives it in a wide position. Eder Militao gets a foot in here. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Valverde. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's found a way through. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now, can they get him away? Madrid really looking to... And the shot! And that is well cleared. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away, and he shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
There's the header! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Eder Militao. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Martinelli is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
Syukur! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Arsenal go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Toriq.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's heaved it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. It's a threatening ball. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Pass is just off target. Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He's having a shot! Eze clears. That's going wide left. And he was quick to react. It's a searching pass. Vinicius Junior. Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saka is onto this. And that is a little undercooked. He's on it, can he get away? He's in, decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Arsenal visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And that's been won straight back. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Madrid suffer a humiliating defeat. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the... Tries a shot! An early chance there, first of the game. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And it's Rice. He'll try from distance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's in a... Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Calafiori really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Martinelli. Now, can they get him away? It's a sweeping cross. And that is well cleared. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Bellingham. Carreras. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through, over to the right flank. And it's played forward. And here's Saka. And here's Martinelli.
Martinelli really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
In he goes again. He's delivered all right. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So the first moment of real significance. Martinelli! Forced to go back. Eder Militao.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gyökeres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Takes a shot! Loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Arsenal always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
Decent chance! No, not this time.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that is a good ball to... And the finish! And no mistake! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Rodrigo providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Skims one in. A corner it is then. Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vinicius Junior! Gabriel clears. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Carreras. That's a throw. Rodrigo. And he's worked it through. He's had a shot! Deftly away. This is a promising build-up. Rodrigo, chance for a shot! Corner number 2 then. Gabriel gets it away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mods and the shot! And that's a sharp finish! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Oh, no joy this. Ah, he's given it away! That is a brilliant interception. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that signals the end of the first period. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Out atau dia tendangnya miring.
Can he get it through? Odegaard. He's found a way past, and that's been drilled in. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
And it's made its way to him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, shoots! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Goes down, but nothing given. Bellingham. That's destined for the flank. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, can they get him away? Odegaard! Bellingham. closing in on goal. Real chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So we have
5,
movement on both
el
benches.
dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15. El
Did
dorsal
tidily.
8. Cambio de jugadores.
Trossard, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chouameni, crunching tackle. For Valverde, Camavinga, Trossard, Merino. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nicely aimed pass.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Goulet. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Goulet. Oh, he's played it in low. That's put paid to the danger. Merino. Just eases him off the ball. Merino. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trossard. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
That's positional gold. He utilised...
And he shoots! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Valverde. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. 5 minutes left on the clock. Looking to play him in. Nice bit of trickery. And he's found the way past.
Rudiger
Was in no mood for any of that.
I think we might be done here, Peter.
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Rice. And now they can spring out of defence. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Nice. Great chance! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out. Well, can he finish? And that's in. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. Truly superb. And that's that. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Takes a shot!
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence.